Warning, this is Jake's first walkthrough of Katawa Shoujo, and has no idea what to expect. But upon saying that, some content may be inappropriate for kiddies.
Previously on Katawa Shoujo.
Oh no! He's having a heart attack!
This person, blondie, one-eyed chick, sleepy guy with an umbrella, cool guy with a hat, smiling gray-haired kid, studious one, guy who daydreams, tries too much, ditzy, girl who likes to look at nature, fat kid, classic, pink-haired girl with glasses, studious yet cool guy, girl who always seems kind of depressed, and then the other one. Right here, she's deaf. Right here, over bubbly laughingness. He's got a scarf, that is top, and it's Gryffindor colors, that is awesome.
And our story continues.
Hey everybody out there in YouTube land, Jake, the OneManBand, is back again playing more Katawa Shoujo. Man, I love this gay digital novel thing, whatever. Anyway, last time we met up with a man named Kenji and we went back to school. So, let us start our new adventure, the next episode. The rest of the class passes uneventfully. The girl with long hair never came back. And she got to leave, you know, the classroom because I don't know why. Before I have the time to put any more thought into where she could have gone, the teacher informs us that it's time to stop working. Shizume looks more than a little annoyed that we only just barely managed to finish all the work on time. I'm just glad we finished it at all. It's not a contest or anything. Yes, it is, boy! Don't you know anything about school? You always finish first. That way you make everybody else look like chumps. That's what I did. ... Yes, it is, Hichan. What is... impossible! Really? Really? Yeah. I've noticed this before, but it's time for... It's kind of funny how Misha is always moving her hands and signaling out everything, not only everything she says, but what anyone else is saying at any given time. Well, in the comments, you guys did say that she's probably psychic. Obviously, it must be so Shizume can understand it. Her eyes dart back and forth between Misha's hands and me. I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking at, what I'm supposed to be looking at. I'm talking to Misha, but that might be wrong. Maybe I should face Shizume, and I'm used to looking in the direction of the person whose voice I'm hearing, but really, Shizume can't hear me, but it would be disrespectful to talk to her only through Misha. Then again, isn't that what she's doing? No. She's at least looking at me. This is all very confusing and will take some time to getting used to. It is confusing if you think about it. Okay, you guys want to have a mind-blown moment? I'll tell you later. You're not here for mind-blowns, you're here for the friggin' story. It's not a contest, because contests are competitions over a prize. If there's no prize on the line, it's not really a contest. Yes, it is. You got your pride. Shizume's eyes flash dangerously with a competitive glance. She stares at me as if surprised that I'm challenging her. I think maybe this is a contest to her. Challenge accepted. I never noticed before how dark and blue her eyes are. It's truly an alluring gaze. I have special eyes. ... Are you sure, Hichan? Very sure. Yes, I'm very confident. ... Tee ha! You're wrong, Hichan, because I don't want to be the slowest one in the class. Therefore, what's on the line is my confidence in my abilities. That's what I said. Your pride and your confidence in your abilities. And the prize is the satisfaction of proving them. Wah! That face! That face! I'll never get over that face. Derp. Shizume pushes her glasses up to the bridge of her nose as a very matter-of-fact way. In a very matter-of-fact way. Ding dong! Who is it? We don't want any Girl Scout cookies. I'd argue more, but the bell rings and she quickly gets up, picks up her bag, looking at me expectantly. I almost forgotten that I'm supposed to have lunch with them. 2 girls. ... Where do you want to eat? In the cafeteria. Duh. That's so plain. Okay, let's go. Plain? Well, I guess. At my old school, I liked to eat outside near the back of the building, all alone. It was a good spot, but I didn't find it until near the end of my freshman year. Okay, so obviously we're not freshmen. I don't know why I'm doing that, but what year are we? I don't even know. I wonder if there's a similar place to eat here. Misha seems to imply as much. Shizumi and Misha pull me toward the cafeteria, which is surprisingly not packed. Maybe some students favor eating in classroom or outdoors. I saw some of my classmates have boxed lunches. They make their own lunches. After we finish eating, Misha picks up where we left off earlier. So, Hichan, you wanted to know about clubs and stuff, right? Right?
Yes! ...
So, right, Sichan. Okay, I guess it makes sense to ask first. Exchanging little nods of confirmation, they turn to face me again, and Misha straightens her posture as if she is about to deliver a speech.
The only thing we have to fear is fear itself, Hichan.
Hichan, do you have anything you're really interested in? I used to play soccer, but I'm really not into it. I don't follow the teams and players or anything like that. Plus, I kind of have a heart problem, so, you know, strenuous activity. As of late, I usually read a lot. There is a book club, right? Right, Sichan? Right, but it seems like they have all the members that they can possibly have right now. Sorry, Hichan. It's a really popular club. Which is weird because it's like book clubs in the United States. Really not all that popular. It's more like book groups. Like moms getting together reading about traveling pants. I don't know what I'm talking about. I like reading, anyway. Oh, okay. But more to the point, Hichan. Does this mean that you don't have anything already in mind? Not really. You know, me. I'm just no one. Little old me. Good, great. That's great, Hichan. Really great. Why is it so great? No reason. I just like laughing. Well, Hichan, other than clubs and the upcoming festival, there is one other thing. One more thing. Student council. But she's like the president. I see. I didn't know this school had a student council. That would be very melodramatic. That was a very melodramatic setup, though, just to tell me that. I'm pretty sure the two of them know this because Shizume looks a little embarrassed about it and Misha is laughing. Well, she's always laughing, dude. Shizume quickly retakes control of the discussion, in a matter of speaking. It's funny because she doesn't speak. After all, it's still Misha who has to voice whatever she says. ... Ha ha ha. Right. Hichan, maybe you should join the student council. They could use more people. Yes, definitely. You should definitely join. Haha, what if I don't want to? Why? Why would I do such a thing? Well, for one, we could hang out every day, Hichan. Sichan and I are both in the student council. Actually, Sichan is the president. That's what I said. I already knew that, girl. I'm way ahead of you. I'm starting to get the suspicion that Shizume and Misha might not exactly be the most unbiased people to talk about this with. I need to find someone else to talk about this with. As if reading my mind, Shizume quickly adjusts her glasses and signs something to Misha. ... Of course, we're not trying to get you to join because we would obviously benefit from you joining the student council and therefore have an initiative and try to get you to. So you're admitting that ... Arguments, intersections everywhere. No, we admit nothing. I mean, Hichan, of course, it would be nice for you to join and we'd appreciate it. But even without all that, joining the student council shows a healthy interest in the workings of one's school. Yep, it's true, Hichan. Besides, don't you want to spend time with us after school, Hichan? Maybe. You girls are kind of crazy, but I do crazy a lot. I was never part of, like, club student council things at my school. Why? Because I was too busy making people laugh. I can't tell if she's being genuine or if this is really good acting. Both of them seem to be trying hard to look their cutest. Although they are really pretty cute to begin with. Well... ... So it's settled then. Welcome to the student council. Yeah, thanks. Thanks. I don't need... See, girls, that's what they do. What? No. 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 Aw, see, Chan, of course it wouldn't go so easy. ... Yep, that's right though. It would be boring if it went that smoothly. Oh well, Si-chan owes me candy now. You had a bet? You were betting on it? My life is not a game here. Or is it? Shizume seems very intrigued by this when Misha signs it to her. The aggressive glint returns to her eyes. ... That's interesting, Hichan. Let's play a game. No! That's not what I said. How about rich man, poor man, Hichan? If you lose, you have to join the student council. But I don't know how to play rich man, poor man. No, absolutely not. Aw, why not? 'Cause I don't play games. Well, because you two both have the same initiative and therefore the same goal, which is to get me to join the student council, right? I'm gonna use logic on these girls, watch. ... Yep. Yeah, that isn't my goal, but what this means is that both of you can team up and I'll be at a clear disadvantage, so I will have to decline. Unfair advantage, you see. ... Hichan, I'm very offended. Are you saying you don't trust us? And that we would pull something so... generous? That makes me sad. Why did she have to stutter right there? Does she have a natural stutter? Because that'd be weird, because she talks so much. Sorry. It's hard to tell where Shizume's influence ends and Misha's thoughts begin. ... Girl, Shizume, you need to learn how to talk real soon. In order to atone from hurting a young girl's feelings, you should definitely join the student council. These girls are relentless! Scary, almost. No. How about a game of paper football instead of rich man, poor man? Paper football? Football! Yeah! Yeah, it's a game they play in America. Yeah, I played it once or twice. You make a paper triangle and then you try to shoot it past the goalpost that the other person makes with their fingers. Isn't it cool? It's the ultimate form of competition between two people, Hichan. Not really. I fancy a game of chess, really. And it's also played by elementary and middle school children, Hichan. That means it's a game that really separates the boys from the men. Manly men. More like boys from the slightly older boys. Anyway, I'm not going to play that either. Just the fact that you know about it means you're probably surprisingly good at it. Yeah, that's true. How did you know, Hichan? Because you suggested it. Shizume frowns at Misha, telling me that she's probably wasn't supposed to admit that so readily. I wouldn't say that I'm happy that there are attempts to get me into the student council, but I'm just a little curious about what the student council does here. I mean, it'd just be easier if I just joined, because they're like my only friends right now. Don't want to lose those, so... I've never been on one before, or even know anyone who was a member, so it interests me. I also kind of like Shizumi and Misha, so maybe it wouldn't be so bad. ... Okay, Hichan, how about Risk? The game of world domination. Yes! I fancy that game too. I don't know what that is. Dude, you need to get out more. He don't know nothing. It's really fun, Hichan. You fight for control of the world with armies and everything. Sounds like Shizume would be good at it. World domination. She's gonna conquer the world. If you want to play, we can after school. Yes, definitely. Really? Sichan? We can play just for fun, Hichan. Man, the way her nicknames repeat, they all sound the same. Sichan hasn't played it in a long time, so if you want to, there are no strings attached. Well, okay. Man, I'll totally whoop you, as long as it's not scripted. Okay, perfect. We'll see you after school in the student council room there. Then, Hichan? Wait, why there? Because that's where we keep the game, stupid. Why are we friends? Because she's ditzy, that's why. I grimaced to tell them how much I do not like this, but it's not for show than anything. So, in the end, I agree, but only after getting Shizume to acknowledge that I don't mean anything concrete just by accepting to take a look around and play the game with her. Lunch ends, and we go back to class. Transition. There's that girl again! During the afternoon classes, the long-haired girl comes back and sits down in her seat without a word. Girl? She's important somehow, I know it. Again, no one seems to notice, or if they do, no one says anything. I want to ask Misha about it, but I don't want to be nosy. Dude, be nosy. Just ask things. Oh! Yay! School's over! School's out for summer! Not really, but... After school, Shizume and Misha quickly find me by the first floor lobby and latch onto me, covering each flank in case I try to escape. A girl on each arm, really. I feel a little offended, but I'd be considering it. I'd been considering it, oh. Man, don't run away from problems, face them head on, especially if they're girls. Nevertheless, I'm a bit disturbed that enough people have made a break for it in the past that they're on their guard. What's with the escort? This doesn't make me feel very comfortable. Dude, you're in high school. You're not supposed to feel comfortable. In fact, it makes me feel like a dangerous prisoner being transported to his cell. What? What's wrong, Hichan? ... That's right. You're just going to go and play a game of Risk, remember? I don't know Misha. This all seems a little sinister to me. I start thinking that when we sit down to play the game, they're gonna tie me down and torture me until I agree to join the student council. Wow, things just got really morbid and or kinky. Anyway, let's continue. Well, that's highly unlikely, but still, for some reason it just seems like it would be plausible. Man, you are one paranoid boy. Getting to the student council room is as simple as turning 2 corners from where we started. What? That's it? This makes you guys being so on top of me seem a little silly. ... That's not true, Hichan. Sichan says that when your life is threatened, people have shown the compatibility to pull off superhuman bursts of speed. Life is threatened. Her expression unchanging. Misha signed something amusingly to Shizume, who makes a baffling face and pulls her hand behind her back, looking pleased with herself. Misha feigns deafness and hums cheerily. Stop that. I know you heard me. You have no excuse like Shizune. Ooh, this is a nice looking room. It's got a window, so I can make an escape if I have to. Shizume opens the door to the student council room. It's very plain, sparely decorated room, although it's quite large, maybe even a little larger than a classroom. There's a big table in the center surrounded by chairs, and a smaller desk prominently placed in the back that I assume is Shizune's. Shizune's! Bleh! Need some water. Water's good, go drink some. There are a few regular desks and chairs stacked to one side as well. Extras, perhaps. Aside from the tables and chairs, the room doesn't have much else to offer. Just a couple of filling cabinets and bookshelves stacked with old school records and documents. Not much else. In fact, nothing else. This is a pretty bleak room. They could at least put a potted plant in here or something. Hang in there, kitty poster. Need to put it in there. But the most noticeable thing in the room doesn't have his other... Oh, it doesn't have other people in it. Are we early? ... No. What do you mean, no? Does it mean nobody else is coming today? ... No, it's just the two of us, stupid. Yeah, that's right. Before I manage to ask why it's the case, Shizumi claps her hands together very energetically. ... Hichan, let's play Risk. Come on. You promised, didn't you? You have to. Okay. Do you want to know the rules? We can explain to you while we set everything up. While Misha is talking, Shizumi takes out what looks like a game board from behind one of the filing cabinets and throws it on the table. Actually, it looks kind of interesting. After Misha spends a little too long of her liking running through the basics with a somewhat vague and confusing tutorial, Shizumi cuts in and declares the game has started, with a decisive motion slicing her arm through the air. Shizune's aggressiveness is rubbing off onto me. I start to feel more competitive than I intended to be when I agreed to this. Destroy her! Halfway into the game, while I try to ponder how to defend against Shizune's assault from two fronts, she breaks my concentration by drumming her fingers on the table to get my attention. ... Sichan wants you to know that you are taking too long to make a move. Sichan also says that she will let you keep Australia if you agree to join the student council. It's a game! I thought this was a game with no strings attached. Just the fact that she would dangle that over my head as an offer means that she knows that I care about the outcome of this game. And anyway, no. ... Shizume admires your fighting spirit and would be a benevolent dictator who will spare your people if you agree to join the student. Oh man, this is funny. You're so competitive, Shizune. She seems to take this as a compliment. I would expect the student council president to be a little more magnanimous. Is that a word? Magnanimous? She doesn't seem to know what the word means or how it's signed, so she pulls out a piece of paper and writes it for Shizume, who in return signs it back to Misha. Misha presses her index finger against her temples as if trying to physically imprint the words into her memory. That's what I do. ... Suddenly, Shizume bursts into a flurry of gestures. Misha looks daunted by the pace of her heated signals. Wait, please slow down. Slow down, Sichan. Sichan says you're going to lose. Tell her I will crush her world empire with my rebellion. Okay. That face! I can't even make that. Those eyes of hers shine with a childlike mischief. ... She says you have no chance if you keep playing like this. You know you won't. It's a trap! Ooh, decisions. I don't know what to do. You know what? Attack! She is either really mocking me or trying to trick me. I have nothing else to lose, though, so I might as well try something different. Maybe if I spread out my forces and try to control more territories, I can recoup the advantage. Suzume seems to focus on conquering whole nations, so maybe if I sacrifice my hold on continents and gain more smaller countries, that's worth a shot. A few turns later, I end up losing the game anyway. Oh well, yeah, it was fun. I made a decision. Shizume adjusts her glasses victoriously and allows herself to tentatively pump a fist into the air in celebration. ... I win, yay! There's no need to translate that, it was pretty clear. Don't look so sad, Hichan. You were really giving it your best. That's what I thought. Sometimes your best just isn't good enough, though. If anyone knows that, it's me. You did very well for someone who just learned how to play today. ... Hichan, you attacked Iceland and North America at the same time. That's a very daring move. Sichan is impressed. ... Yeah, girl, you should be impressed. The mark of great people is that they are daring and that they can follow through. You're already halfway there. Isn't that great, Hichan? ... That isn't enough, though. So potential isn't everything. There is no point to potential if you don't take the first step, and there's no point to that if you don't keep going. I want to see more. More of what? You're right, Sichan, but that's so demanding. ... Girl, let me speak! Shizume leans forward, suddenly looking a lot less playful and more like the serious person I expected her to be from the start. Girl, what you doing? ... Hichan, would you like to join the student council? She really doesn't waste time, does she? But it's only my second day of school, so I hesitate about committing to something so early. I haven't even taken a look at the other clubs yet, but spending time with Shizume and Misha doesn't seem like something I would hate. I still need more time to think about it before I decide for sure. Maybe I'll get back to you on it. Please? Okay, you're backed away. Thank you, I need my bubble. Okay, Hichan, but I hope you're not just saying that so we don't feel bad. No, really, I just need time. Give me time, girl. Girls, just give us time. Really? Hichan, if you're going to say that, you're saying that it is definitely true and there can't be any mistaking it. I know. I should have my revenge for losing, at the very least. That face! Shizume smiles at that in the mischievous way that feels like twisting the knife in the wound of my loss. I take a glance at the clock at the wall and realize I've spent far longer playing Risk than I expected. Sorry, I think I gotta go. I wanted to go to the library if it's not closed yet, is it? Shizume scratches her head and gestures at Misha. How hard could it be to determine whether the library is open? That clock is right there on the wall. ... It should be, unless the librarian is absent. I think you're right, Sichan. Well, we think the library is open. It's on the 2nd floor. Can't miss it. Do you want us to show you where it is? No thanks. It's okay. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye! Alrighty, guys. I'm gonna end this episode here. But like and favorite if you've enjoyed. Subscribe, of course. And I will continue playing this game because it's just so much fun. I'll see you guys next time. Yeah.